So solving percentage questions, there are formulas that you can use. As we've kind of talked about, you know, the base amount times the rate would equal your portion, if you will, the part. So a lot of times we say base times the rate equals P. Now, a lot of times we write this in the form of a triangle organization. So a lot of times in industry, we organize things in shapes that we're familiar with. So I use a triangle. So a lot of times what we do is we write this as the so we got the portion, the part, and then the base and the rate would go here. So what this tells me is if I want to solve this problem mathematically, what I can do is use a triangle, but we have to identify what's the base, what's the rate, what's the portion. So 120% is clearly the rate, but we usually put that in the form of a decimal. So if I move the decimal two places to the left, that's going to be 1.2. Now, we always take the rate of the base amount, the percentage of the whole or the base. So what's missing is the base amount. We don't know that. And then that's going to give us the portion. So the 60 would actually go here. So what we do know is the portion, and we know the rate, but it's important to change the rate into a decimal because our calculator doesn't do percents. So notice how we have 60 over 1.2. So 60 over 1.2 basically means we have to do division to find the base amount or the original amount. So using a calculator, we can go 60 divided by 1.2, and that's going to give us then 50. So 50 would be our original amount or base amount. So our base would be this 50. Notice that since we did 120%, our portion is actually bigger than what we started with because 100% would have been 50. 120% of 50 should actually be more than 50. So in this case, the portion is actually bigger than what we started with because the percent is over 100%. So now if we use a formula, we could say 1.2 times the base is equal to 60. So notice how the word of implies multiplication. The is our equal symbol. So 1.2 times some number is 60. But notice that to solve this, though, instead of using multiplication, we think backwards and use division. So if we go backwards, 60 divided by 1.2 should get us back to the base amount. So we could, instead of guessing and checking, we could actually just go backwards and use division to solve that problem. So that's what that kind of looks like. So a lot of times the formula is written in the form of I think the textbook uses a circle. I grew up with the triangle. So you may see that different depending on who teaches it.